What else is new?
Since we're in New York, let's do a New York movie. Two for the money, new movie with Matthew McConaughey and Al Pacino, who considered by many to be the king of New York. I think Al Pacino's greatest acting performance was in Cruising. As I said earlier on when we were in Central Park, you could have looked under the bridge where Al Pacino stood in those leather chaps in his most controversial role to date, a film which he still refuses to talk about, despite the fact that I keep asking him to talk about it, because I want to make a documentary about it, but he wants to forget about it and disown it.
How often do you talk to him?
Well, I mean, as often as I possibly can, which is once. I mean, through his agent,
so
obviously.
You once asked to talk to him.
I once asked his agent.
No.
He didn't even say no.
Right, so on the basis of that, you say he always refuses to talk about it every...
But if they lose, we get zip. So the object here, my dear, tall, athletic, religious friend, is to win.
I can do that.
And so what Matthew McConaughey does is becomes a sports advisor. People ring up, he advises them on how to bet, and of course... he starts to win. He has a winning streak. Loads and loads of people make lots of money. But guess what? Things do not always go, according to plan, and there is an up and a down. Pride comes before a fall. Now, there's a review of this film by Roger Ebert, who's a very well-respected US film critic, which I read before we came out over here because I wanted to see how the US critics had responded to it, because it didn't do very well at the US box office. And he said it's just wonderful to see an actor like Pacino on such a role, such a winning streak. He's really found his mettle. He's just hit after hit after hit. He just is really, in the groove. Now, I don't know about you, but I wonder when it was that Al Pacino stopped acting and just started doing the Al Pacino impersonation. Started saying, for this role, I think I should have some stubble and a small beard. I should have black hair. I should wear black glasses. I should probably dress in black. I should wander around the streets of New York talking very fast. And every now and then I should go, hoo-ha, hoo-ha, hoo-ha. And then I should have a dicky heart, which means that occasionally I go, There's a moment in the film in which Al Pacino pretends to have a heart attack, and the Matthew McConaughey character, he's having a kind of father-son relationship with him, runs over, and no, and then Pacino says, no, I was just putting it on. I was just acting having a heart attack. The thing is, Al, if you're going to play a character who acts having a heart attack badly, you have to distinguish it from the scenes in which you have a heart attack real in the film, because it looked exactly the same to me. Now, I think that Pacino can be a great actor. I think that he has been a great actor. I think you look at Panic in Needle Park, it's an extraordinary performance. You look at his work in the Godfather trilogy, perhaps less so in Godfather 3, but it really is, and people were citing that as, classic New York movies, and he really is the centre of that. I know everyone remembers Marlon Brando, but in fact, his character and the De Niro character are really the thing that hold that performance together. I'm not entirely sure that Marlon Brando's work is the thing that The Godfather is central for. But it seems to me that Pacino has just got into this habit of being Al Pacino, of just doing the fast-talking, jabbery, I'm a little bit... The role in which he did this most classically was The Devil's Advocate, which is actually a very good film with Taylor Hackford, again, another New York film, which was a great moment in which he explained why the devil never takes cabs. The devil always uses the subway, because there's no point in taking cabs. You need to get around, take the subway. And it's a very convincing performance by him, but it is the sort of uber Al Pacino performance in which he literally went hoo-ha, hoo-ha, a lot. And in this movie, you just keep expecting him to do that. Now, Renée Russo is in it. I love Renée Russo. She's one of the co-producers of it. Hats off to her for at least trying to get a character-based drama off the ground. It's a guy coasting. It's not a great script. It's nothing we haven't seen before. Any Given Sunday is a better sports movie. It would be really nice to see Pacino playing a role in which he was a pitiful little wimp, or in which he was a slow-talking person. The most annoying performance from him is Scent of a Woman, in which he does Al Pacino playing a blind man who says hoo-ha and walks across roads in front of taxis, but that's okay because he's Al Pacino, so he's perfectly safe. It's a little too much coasting, and I can't quite understand why people think this is good acting. This isn't good acting. Cruising was good acting.